Hello, everyone. Welcome to Has the World Gone Crazy? It's Alexandra. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is created for one purpose: to look at current issues, analyze them, and for me to give you my honest opinion. I know most of you will not agree with it. However, it's just to enlighten. It's not to offend anyone. The episode I'll be starting with is the U.S. still a democratic country? I know, you're like, what? But guess what? It's an honest question. And if you yourself detach from your personal beliefs, just take a look. Watch the news. Look at your neighborhood. Look at your friends, families. Look at your environment. And then ask yourself that same question and see whether or not you should continue listening to what I'm about to say. Again, I say, is the U.S. still a democratic country? Allow me to apologize to anyone who may find what I'm about to say offensive, because this channel's main function is to enlighten, not to offend. This country has been my home for the last 45 years. And I am forever grateful for Uncle Sam. Yes, I am grateful. I am very grateful to Uncle Sam because he accepted me as a young child from Haiti 2 months before my 12th birthday. I was raised here, educated here, to a full-grown professional woman. So how can I not be grateful? That's why it hurts so much for me to actually see what's going on here. It's been 45 years that this country has been my home. In the last 45 years, I believe I've made only 3 trips, no more than 4, to be honest with you, to Haiti. And in the last 20 years, I have not been to Haiti. So when I say this country is my home, it is. And I also have 2 daughters who were born here. The oldest is 32. She'll be 32 in November. This is October. And the youngest one is 26. She just turned 26 in August. So it is with a heavy heart what I'm about to say, because what I've been watching is not pleasant. This is why I ask you again, is this world going crazy? Has democracy left the U.S.? Because from where I'm looking at, I don't see democracy as being in this country anymore. From where I'm sitting, I can honestly say, for the last 45 years that I've lived here, this country has gone through so many changes. And unfortunately, these changes, I don't see them being good, and I don't believe they are for the American people. Not for the betterment of the American people. Not at all. So with that said, let's start. This way you guys can see where I'm coming from. In the most recent years, well, honestly, last January, the Capitol building had an insurrection. Hold up. When was the last time have you guys ever heard an insurrection at the Capitol building? Really? Trump contesting an election, his clan decided that they're going to treat the good old USA as a third world country. People, insurrection happens daily, weekly, monthly in other third world countries, including my own. But not in America, not in the US. But apparently, Trump thought a coup was the way to go. Well, him and his people. Because it is yet have to be proved that it is him. Because, that's still in the court system. So I take back the word Trump cause. It's Trump followers, I should say. Enough of them to cause so many people to die, injured, and created such a chaos. And I was watching that on TV as it was happening. And let me tell you right now, there's only two things that have scared me since I've been in this country. That was 9/11, watching the World Trade Center and planes flying into the Twin Towers. As I'm watching it on the news, I saw the first one. And then that scared the crap out of me, to be honest with you. To the point where I did not fly for, I think, 2 years, 3 years? When my girls and we were going on vacation to Florida. Oh no, Amtrak. And there was a time we even took the Greyhound because I was afraid of getting into a plane. So yes, when I saw the insurrection at the Capitol, I went like, what the beep, beep, beep. I was watching this to the point where I honestly thought we were going to have a civil war. Thank God we didn't. But I have to tell you, that might be the beginning of a domino effect. Think of it. Has things gotten so bad in the US that people are now acting like they're in the third world country, disregard the laws of the land? Have the leaders created such a hopeless situation for the masses that they feel that they have to resort to such a barbaric action? Yes, I call it barbaric because guess what? That's how whenever the U.S. looked at the third world country, that's the word they usually use for it when it was happening in the third world country. So why should I be any different using it in this country? After all, wasn't it not the same action? But that's what happened. And the worst thing of all is the way ex-President Trump went about it. He did not call these people to attention. He did not take responsibility for his followers. Instead, he's still in denial. His ego and pride is still preventing this country from healing. This is not about Trump. This is not about any leaders. It's about the country, people. It's about the rift that is created in this country. It's bad enough Black people in this country has yet to be treated with equal rights as their counterparts. But stability is leaving this country like everything else. Instead of this country being elevated, it's deteriorating. Don't tell me you guys don't see that. Think of it. If that wasn't bad enough with the insurrection, now you guys want women to be barefoot and pregnant. Yes, I went there. Roe versus Wade? Really? Roe versus Wade? What? It's like, what were you guys thinking reversing that? So you now want your females, no matter how they get pregnant, to basically leave, either if they have no money, leave the country, go to a third world country or another country to get an abortion, or go to a butcher, which is basically a doctor who may not have passed the board and is unlicensed, go to a dark alley somewhere, find somebody to help them abort the child, the fetus, because it's not a person yet, to abort the fetus, because you guys decided you would make abortion illegal just because of the Me Movement. Yes, I said it. It was the Me Movement who caused the reversal of Roe versus Wade. Because you guys, your pride was touched. Why? Because a few men could not keep his thing where it belonged. I know you guys didn't think it would get this far. Yes, ladies, you are also responsible too. Because guess what? I know nobody wants to hear it. Some of you, yes, the man was a man in power. But for some, it was because of what you could get out of the men that caused you to be in that environment. I know nobody wants to hear it. I'm creating controversy, but honestly, people, some of you, your parents forced you to be in that environment. It wasn't your choice. I realize that. But at the same time, calling every single man to order at a time when they are in power, ladies, you knew they were going to retaliate somehow. You knew. As much as we would like to believe, oh, it's the Me Movement, it's the females, we are empowered. This, be realistic. Who's in control? We are not. They are. So when you attack the wealthiest people, those who are in power, and you are attacking them one by one, even our own female betrayed us. A female judge agreed with the reversal, ladies, because guess what? She was outnumbered. We have to use the common sense that we have. I'm not saying that calling them out was wrong. It's the way it went about, ladies. It was too publicized because you know their ego and pride is what controls them. And it was all of them at the same time. It was like a domino effect where we went after all of them at once. I said we because I'm part of the females. I didn't go after anyone, no. I've never been in that situation because guess what? When I was younger, when somebody stupid tried it, I hit his hand. I hit him, even though he was an adult. Okay? Because it doesn't mean that my children have not been in that situation. Because guess what? They might have kept it from me. The reality is, the Me Movement is the reason Roe versus Wade was turned point blank. If you don't believe me, just sit down for a few minutes. Think, ladies, think. We are not dumb like they think we are. After all, how could we be? We the one who gave birth to them. We are the one who created them. All they did was drop a sperm. We nurtured them in our womb, ladies. We raised them, wiped their tears. We gave them all the pride, ego they have. It's us, not them. Yes, in the men club, they might have they might have say whatever they want to. But guess what? If we had dropped them on their head, if we had aborted them, if we had messed them up as children, not educated them, because that's what their father might have been bringing in the money, but it was up to us ladies, to make sure they got everything. That money would have done jack for them if it wasn't for us. And it is time we take back our power. It is time we let them know you are here because of us. Because guess what, ladies? We carried them. We nurtured them. We loved them. We cared for them in every aspect of their lives, even till now, ladies. As much as they say they have power, we have more power than they do. They may have the legal power, yes, because they are in charge, calling the shots legally. But the moment we say enough is enough, we take away the love, the support, everything we give to them, they go crazy, and you know it. Because we are their mother, their sisters, their wives, their lovers, their best friend, regardless of what they believe or think. They think they have power, but we are the ones who were giving the power from on up high. God, the Creator, gave us that power. And no man on earth, no woman on earth can take it from us. We are the one in charge. The only thing is, ladies, just because we are the one in charge, we have to be wise on how we use our powers. Unlike them, we cannot be selfish because we are not created to be selfish. We got to use love that is in us to get what we want. We got to use every female aspect in us to get what we want because that's how the Creator wanted it. He did not want us to be like men because we were not created like them. They have their strength, they have their weakness. We have our strength and weakness as well. And any man who is smart and any woman who's smart knows it is the combination of both of our strength which makes us stronger. By being men and women working together as a unit, we have peace, tranquility, love. We produce better. We are more successful. And guess what? Less stress, less diseases. In a happy home. Okay? This is how we do it. Not through competition. Because we are not meant to compete one against the other. And as I went back to say, Roe versus Wade, how could the U.S. take the right of a female to control her own body away from her? Barefoot and pregnant, did we not go through a time where we were moving forward? Because we knew everybody has an option to control, rule their own lives as they see fit, as best to them. As long that they're not infringing upon the rights of others. A fetus is not a child yet, and you guys know it. And what's the use of bringing up a child in an environment where the child wish they were dead every single day? Please, people. We have enough psychological deficient children in this world. We have enough people in this world that are traumatized because of the way they were upbred. Okay? Upbringing is an essential time in a person's life. If you're not ready to give a child the proper environment, you can literally destroy that child. And the most important is not money for that child. It's love, ladies and gentlemen. Love. And when you are forcing a woman to bear a child she does not want to have, automatically, from the womb, she is disconnected from that child. And if no bond is formed with that child can never be a decent human being, can never be a decent member of society. So tell me, can you guys handle the psychological effects that's going to be coming in the next decade or 2 or 3? How is it that you think reversing Roe versus Wade is benefiting society in this country? It's not. You're going to create a bunch of monsters. You think we have problems now with the school shootings and all the shootings that are happening? Yes, I was going to talk about that too, and I'm entering it right now. Think around. Think about it. Look around. All the school shootings, children killing children, men in their 50s going crazy, going and killing innocent people they don't even know. So what do you think is going to happen now when you start forcing women to have children they don't want? Children they are going to be disconnected from. Children they will not love or support. What do you think is going to happen? What kind of a society are you going to have, America? Your leaders need to start thinking about this. And I'm hoping you guys are hearing me. Yes, I know you're saying, oh, what does this foreigner know? What this foreigner is a foreigner who's lived with you, who was raised by you, educated by your money, with your money, I should say, who is among you daily, who has been taking care of you daily for the last 25 years as a nurse. Okay? So yes, I am still not a citizen because I choose not to be. Because how can I be a citizen when I see the black people who's died, who's been here for so many years, over 200 years of slavery, and think of it. Some people may feel comfortable about becoming a citizen. Yes, my families are citizen after being here for so many decades. But me, on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? If you call your black people who were born here for many, 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 many generations, you still consider them a second-class citizen, why the hell should I give up my citizenship for my country? After all, I'm a first-class citizen in my country. I don't see the need. That's why I do not become an American citizen, because to me, the Medicare benefit is not good enough. The benefits I would get for becoming a citizen, that's the only reason people become citizen here, is for the benefits. For me, I don't see it's been good enough for me to give up my citizenship to Haiti. I am loyal to America, yes, because you guys have done so much for me. And I am grateful. And this is my second home, even though it's been my primary home for 45 years. But I don't see the need to give up my Haitian citizenship for benefits. Because if I cannot be a primary citizen, a first citizen of a country, I'd rather keep the one where I am counted as a first, not a secondary. That's why I'm not a citizen. For those of you like, oh, why is she talking like that? Okay? So I'm hoping to address that situation. And I hope I'm not sounding like I'm hostile. It's just that I am passionate about what I'm saying. Certain things need to be changed, people. Because guess what? You all know that America is the leader of everybody in every place. Even though it's losing that status. But the fact of the matter is, America is a leader among the world. And nobody can dispute that. Even though I do not appreciate the way America has been treating my country, making it basically, America goes to Haiti, does whatever it wants, even though Haiti is a sovereign country. America tells our leaders who to America choose our leaders for us in every aspect. America tells us when we should have elections. Yes. That is going to be one of my episodes, people. A sovereign country being ruled by another country is unacceptable. Okay? So needless to say, I know I'm ranting a little. And this is my first YouTube episode, people. So permit me to rant. Like I said, I don't see how Roe versus Wade is gonna create anything good. Because guess what? Like I said, the school shooting is apparent right here, right now. So imagine giving birth to a whole new generation coming who are unloved, unnurtured, who have no bonding with the person who created them, the person who birthed them. And you all know, yes, a father is important, but guess what? A child spends more time with their mom than they do with their dad. Okay? You all know that. And you know, depending on how the woman got pregnant, the rest of the family may even want nothing to do with that child. If she was raped, they're going to see that child as a product of a rape. And they're going to basically see that child as a cursed child. Unfortunately, the child's going to have to live that life because the leaders of this country, the judges of this country, decided to make a poor decision based out of anger, out of revenge, out of spite. So I'm hoping when you guys hear this, you'll send it to your leaders so they can hear it. And hopefully the Creator will open their heart and mind and give them the wisdom to do what is right for this country. Because America is going in a bad direction and it cannot continue that way. Somebody needs to say something. And if for those of you who agree with what I'm saying, please, people, speak up. It is your country as well as mine because I live here. If we don't say anything, and it's not just affecting America, guess what? Every decision that happens in America affects the world. Because guess what? America is one of the top leaders of the world. So everything trickles down. No man is an island, people. That includes a country. Every country interacts with one another. Because when the Creator created us and gave us each part of our own land for us to do as we please in our own land, He also connected a connection between the lands so that the land is supposed to work together. Not take from one another, but work together. Not being a ruler over one another, but work together. Just like people are supposed to work together for the common good of humanity, so are the countries supposed to work together for the common good of humanity. Okay? And people, as I said, since it's almost 30 minutes, I'm not going to keep on ranting because I think that's enough of a rant for my first YouTube channel. Unless we speak out, unless we tell the leaders what they are doing is wrong, people, they will continue to make whatever decision they want, whether or not it is good for us. It's whether or not it is good for the country. Those of us who have the vision to see ahead must speak up. Because guess what? Just because somebody's in power does not mean they can see any further than their hands. Okay? Some of them can only see from their eyes to the tip of their nose. If you're lucky, some of them can see from their eyes to the length of their arms. So those of us who can see further along, further on, past 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, a century from now, we need to speak up. Because silence means acceptance. If you see it, you don't say it. It means you agree with it, people. So with that, I will end the YouTube episode. So people, if you like, please subscribe. If you like what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Let me know that you are part of the tribe. The tribe who wants to make a change. The tribe who wants to make not only your community, your home, your environment, your country a better place, but the tribe who wants the world to be a better place. Because guess what? We only have one world. And we cannot afford to let it deteriorate any further. It is us against them. And the us is the majority, people. We cannot let a minor group of people destroy this country, destroy this world, destroy humanity. Because guess what? It is all that we have.